What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the H to the S. Yes, Rise here with Perceivable Cause Blog. Today I'm here to talk about the BeatBreaker, aka Nate Robinson, not that Nate Robinson, aka Lecrae drummer. Got a lot of names. It's new. It's basically like a compilation album. Heard Not Seen. He's a hip hop drummer. No, it's not a lot of famous hip hop drummers, and of course, everybody know Brother Questlove, the greatest hip hop drummer of all time. And then you think about recently, even though he's not technically a hip hop drummer, you think about Sho Barka, how he's contributed to hip hop. But yeah, he's along those lines. Now artists on here, you got a lot of you got basically all the Collision on here except Corey Paul. Those you don't know, Corey Paul got signed to Collision. You got Sho Barka, you got JustThoughtZ out of ATL. We reviewed his stuff on here before. We got Soul Fruit. They're basically like a gospel group from Houston. Like, they're dope. I never heard of them before them, but he's from Houston, so there's a lot of Houston connections on here as well with some of the singing and stuff. Now let me say a couple things. And people don't like when I do this. Artists don't like when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. These are my suggestions for this brother. Number one, he can cross over. Okay, there are songs on here that can cross over beyond the four walls. Okay, and I hope that's something that he's pursuing. I can't make him or say anything wrong if he doesn't pursue that. But I think he really needs to put an effort with some of these songs to go to the whatever you want to call it, the underground route, the mainstream, secular, whatever. He needs to push those songs on here that can cross over and get them to different websites so this music can be exposed. Second thing I suggest for his brother, he needs to put out an instrumental album, man. There's some dope instrumentals on here, and I think he would do a great job putting out an instrumental album, similar to like what West P did. I think he can do a similar thing. I don't know if that's his passion, but I think he should do that. And so those are my suggestions. I know I'm not an expert in all that, but I really think this dude can cross over. And I've seen it with West Pendleton. I've seen it with Hawk House. I think he's in that same camp, and he can do it. Singing on here is dope. Y'all know I'm real particular about my singers. Even a project he was a part of, I ain't gonna name the artist, but a project he was a part of did not have singing that was up to par. But this project, throughout, I like just about every singer on here. They're all dope, and he did a good job in picking out the singers. Speaking of singers, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite songs. Now, I'm not going to go through each and every song. I don't feel like it, all right? I don't know the sister's name. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, probably. Miriam Echo, Radio. This is just a dope jazzy vibe to her. She's like a jazz type of singer, the type of stuff she does. Some dope scratching on here as well. Real hip-hop jazzy vibe, real dope. Heaven and Hell, Sho Barka, and Kim Wright. Kim Wright, another dope singer on here, man. Sho Barka does an excellent job. Just the way everything mixes together with the singing, the catchy hook, that whole, I don't know how to categorize it, but that Night Wonder, Dilla type of stuff, man. That type of beat. Not boom bap per se, but that whole jazzy type of vibe, hip hop vibe is dope on here. And then the way the beats slows down at the end, and Sho Barka does a little hook thing, and then the singer does the singing, just dope, man. Some of my other favorite stuff on here was Misunderstood, B. Cooper, Derek Minor, and Foray. I'm not familiar with Foray, but I know he been on some R&G stuff. Dope piano, jazzy type of beat. I'll be honest, those you heard the B. Cooper verse, it did go in my head. I had to think about what he meant with the whole went over your head line, and I actually got it like, oh, I get it. All right. So he got me on that one, all right? And I love like the little jazz club vibe at the end with the piano and the drums and stuff like that. Felt like he was in a jazz club at the end. And just the song was really, to me, like out of the box. Like I can't see a Darren Minor doing this on this album, like for example. So I like a lot of times on here, you hear some of these rappers with a different vibe. Now, the Dre Murray, I like that song, but you know, that's something you expect. But for this one, this is a little bit out of the box. Just Thought. That's one of my favorite songs on here, Fly Away with Soul Fruit. Just real catchy, man. Real catchy vibe with Soul Fruit. Love the whole instrumentation. JustThoughtZ does a great job. I would love to see them do more and more stuff together, even if he produces his album. I think, again, thinking of crossing over, that'll be a great way of doing it. If he has some dope instrumentation, JustThoughtZ, and they do a whole album together, that would benefit both of them. Again, my suggestions. Stuff on here I don't like. Shout out to brother, y'all know who's from Chicago. I'm gonna talk about stuff I don't like. True Stories. Swoope, come on, brother. The same verse, man. This is the same verse for that. What was it? Because You Asked. What was it? What was the name of that? The Free album. Because You Asked. If it's too late. If you're reading this, it's too late. Whatever the album's called, I can't remember. But yeah, it's the same verse for that Free album. The commercial vibe sounds too much like something I would hear on Reach. There's just nothing really different about this. I like the other rappers, and I like Liz Bailey. I remember her from Swoope album, but nah, man, this is a skipper for me. Power. This sounds too much like something Yeezus would do, man. That type of beat and vibe. I don't want to hear that Kanye West, Yeezus, drum and bass stuff. Man, I don't want to hear that. So this is another skipper for me. But overall, these are like the only two I really just don't like. The other ones, you know what I'm saying, there's some good songs. I pointed out my favorite song. But overall, again, I want to emphasize, I hope this brother really pushes the crossover, man. And I think if he does, I think a lot of people are going to get to hear his unique vibe. So definitely if you love, there's a lot of variety in here. You got some southern stuff. Like I said, drum and bass. My favorite stuff on here though is the jazzy type of stuff, mature music. You got female rappers, all types of stuff, man. Real variety. So definitely pick this project up. This is a good project. That's my thoughts. Love to hear yours. See what Carson Ball. I am reviewing Eshawn. I am reviewing Jason once again. Kobe sucks, and I'm out.